Oh man, yo, what's happening? It's me, Melly Money in the house. I'm back for another stream, y'all. We got baseball this time around. We should have a good one. It's the Tampa Bay Rays versus the Texas Rangers. That should be a good game. Yeah. So sit back, y'all, and enjoy. And check this out, man. Let's make it happen, y'all. All right.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch and towing the slab, Jack Leiter. What do you look for here?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Now it's the DH, Yandy Diaz. And that's in for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. And ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That one misses, and the count's full. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Lau at the plate. There's a strike. Lau starting up the middle at second, batting second in today's lineup, and he was a third-round pick back in 2015. In the air to left center, Taveras. Sizing this one up, makes the catch, and there's one gone. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs. This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
That one lifted to left. Peterson. Two away down.
Third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Next to bat will be the Rays four-hitter, Junior Caminero. That one hit to right. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Batting fifth, first baseman Jonathan Aranda.
Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Diaz on second. Caminero at first. 2 out of the inning. And that one missing low.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Out to short. They take the force out, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. So the Rays strand a pair, and now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, towing the slab in today's game. Ryan Pepio.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. And that one fouled off. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics. And by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. And the right-hander deals. Popped up. Loud. Makes the catch for the out. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Safe at second.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
1 out. Runner at second. Here is Jock Peterson. Fastball is outside.
1-0.
Squirts away a little bit. In there safely. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
So now 1 and 2.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And there's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
One away with a runner at third. Into left center for a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
One down. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That ball's carried. That one is gone. He sends it out of here. It's 3-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one outside. Ball 2. Pepio. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not.
That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
Josh Smith now at the plate. Fastball for a strike. Two down, nobody on. The shortstop takes the ball. And that's outside. Two out, space is empty. And that one almost got him. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss. Get into that dugout.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. They strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Caballero. Leiter back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that's outside. Now 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Swings through that one for strike one.
2-1.
Late with the swing there.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 up, 1 down.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
1 out, base is empty. Next offering upstairs. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
Peterson gets under it, drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
Batting 8.
2 outs, base is empty. Ben Wertvet next to hit for the Rays. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
1
Curve
ball,
in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That one a little bit high. And the count now even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That
3
one
ball,
away
2
inside.
strikes.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Now here is Johnny DeLuca on the ground. And that is that. 1 left for Tampa. They trail in this one 3-0. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jonah Heim. Inside, just missed. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious where adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. And a foul ball. 2-1 now. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting eighth.
Here's Leody Taveras. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Now one missed.
2-0. Strike. Woo. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's towards center. DeLuca has a beat on it and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting ninth. Third baseman.
2 down, base is empty. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers, looking for his first big league hit right here. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Outside. Now 1-2. That's down and in.
2-2.
And it remains 2-2. On the ground,
Nope,
right
that's foul.
side, and that's just foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two outs. And there's a ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Two. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk. If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Simeon in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Duran off of first with 2 away. In the dirt, blocked. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Rangers leave one, but they lead at 3-0. Back at Globe Life Field, all set for the start of the inning. Yandy Diaz now. That one off the mark, 1-0. Fouled off left side.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
The 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Simeon makes the catch, and there's one down. And now it's Brandon Lau. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Popped up. Duran brings it in. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Jake Mangum.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jake Mangum. In the air, right field. Garcia settles under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 3, the Rays nothing. As we go to the last of the third. Now the number 2 hitter, Wyatt Langford. Ball one there.
Outside.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
That's outside, and the count is 2-0.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
High in the air, out to right. Makes the catch, and there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Jack Peterson. Singled and scored his first time. Now with the shift on, hits right into it in plenty of time to first, and Peterson retired.
Now batting, right fielder, Adolis.
Up next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia. He's already homered in this game. So Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 down, nobody on. And that drops in for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 outs. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it remains 2-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next.
Ball 3. 3-2.
And El Bombi is kept in check with the K. And the Rangers set down in order. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back in Arlington, out of the fourth. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Aranda measures 6 feet even, 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. One down, base is empty. And that misses. And it's 1-1. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 3. Next offering is fouled back. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And stepping in for the Rays, Jose Caballero. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. And there's a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Into center. Dives and it gets by. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but He did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Taylor Walls. And that clips the inside corner. Aranda at second, Caballero at first, one gone. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Fastball high and tight right there. A scary combo. I'll tell you what, everyone in the stadium looked like they felt like they needed to jump out of the way. I know I moved.
Rourke in the box now. Take strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Next pitch is outside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Outside low, and now 3-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one in there across the letters.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Struck him out looking.
Just dropped it in there on the top of the strike zone. Certainly not what he was trying to do with that curveball by any means, but at the plate, you could tell he wasn't expecting it either. I'd say he got away with a big-time hanger on that one.
Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Right side, Simeon tosses to first, out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed, and the Rays leave him loaded. Still down 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's a big power threat, Jake Berger. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's your 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, shortstop, Josh Smith.
And now the shortstop, Josh Smith. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Taj Bradley warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Rodriguez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Caballero makes the play. Out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
Next up for Texas, Jonah Heim. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Right through there for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Now batting, center fielder.
So 2 down, Leody Taveras stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a curve is down and in. Two outs. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Texas, but they lead it 3-0. New inning getting started, and now the DH, Yandy Diaz. Leiter back to work. Fought off foul.
Well, these Rays finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. Runners left on base really comes down to timing. Can you put together your best at-bats in the most important moments? That's a difference maker. They've stranded a lot of runners on base in this game.
Simeon toss over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. 0 for 2 in this one. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Kumar Rocker up and throwing. Milner also throwing. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Peterson hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Mangum stands in now and watches strike 1.
1 strike.
And a foul ball.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Popped up right side. Simeon sizes this one up. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They trail it here 3-0. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Taj Bradley.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So digging in, Ezekiel Duran worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And a foul ball. And the 0-1. On the ground to the left. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Marcus.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Simeon. Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So man aboard, and next is the designated hitter, Wyatt Langford, 1 for 2.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Bradley over to first. Simeon back in. And first offering is fouled off. In the dirt. That misses the zone. 2-2. And that skips in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now Jack Peterson singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
Runner.
Simeon runs. Pitch is low.
That's a ball.
Throw to
On the
second.
tag.
Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back at Globe Life Field. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Junior Caminero. That one ripped, but foul. The 0-1. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Jonathan Aranda getting ready to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Cut on and lifted in the air. Peterson. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose Caballero.
And now the right fielder, Jose Caballero. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Right side, Garcia settles under it. Brings it in, and that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Rangers 3, the Rays nothing. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jock Peterson. There's a strike.
Well, these Rangers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And it is 2-1.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Next pitch in for a strike. It's 2-2. That one missed.
Strike.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Liner caught it second.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a two-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
There's a strike. That's hard hit on the line. Caballero puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Berger, the next to hit, takes ball
1 ball.
1.
No strike.
And that's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Gets him to chase after that one.
1 and 2.
Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Josh.
Now it's the shortstop, Josh Smith. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Berger, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Two outs. The
1 ball.
shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Caballero ranging back. He can't squeeze it, and it drops in foul. That one down the line, and foul ball. Caught him looking for the K. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Rangers 3, the Rays nothing.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jacob Webb.
Jacob Webb.
Taylor Walls digs in now. The Rays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And a swing and a miss there.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. And 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Next pitch is outside.
Full count.
On the ground to short. Whips it to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Ben Wertvet next to hit for the Rays.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Sean Armstrong getting ready to go. Jackson getting loose as well. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
2 outs, base is empty. Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. And first offering is fouled off. The Rays trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. That missed by a lot.
1 strike.
1-1.
Ball.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rangers 3, the Rays nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Manuel Rodriguez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. Foul ball there. Yo, 1. That clips the corner. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And this is inside. Now a screamer into the outfield. DeLuca puts it away for the out. One away.
Now batting, center fielder, Leody.
Here's the center fielder, Leody Taveras. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Caminero on the move, and it's caught for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Ezekiel.
And the batter now, Ezekiel Duran. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Next offering is fouled back.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
2 outs. Foul ball, still 0-2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Caballero on his way over. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Rangers 3, the Rays nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Luke Jackson. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Luke Jackson.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Line drive, balls it in, and there's one away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Lowe. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Chris Martin, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And it's fouled away. And a ball and 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Got him swinging.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Mangum in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
No strike.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one to first. Berger steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Rangers 3, the Rays nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien.
Rodriguez back to work.
No,
And that
that's a ball.
misses. And that's ball one. To the right side. And that one handled. Sends it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now that is the designated hitter, Wyatt.
So now here's the DH. Wyatt Langford. 1 for 3. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Let's go, kid.
0-2 now. Next
1-2.
offering misses down and away. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Two down, base is empty. And the batter now, Jock Peterson. Just
that's a ball.
missed. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Chris Martin. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season.
Number 55.
Junior Caminero now at the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Stays alive. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
And now the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Caminero aboard here at first with nobody out. The 1-1 is fouled off. for the first out here in the ninth.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero. That one's in there. 0-1. Martin throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. Falling behind 2-1.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
And a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
The key there, tracking the baseball all the way back through the hitting zone, allows you to hit a ball right back up the box like that.
What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone. You got a better chance of having success. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Outside low, and now 2-0. The tying run at the plate and fouled off. That one catches the corner for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the ninth. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Tying run at the plate. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's down and in. Ben Workvet next to bat for Tampa. Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Chris Martin departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Hobie Milner. This is his 3rd time out this year. So bases loaded with 1 away. Now up for Tampa Bay, Ben Workvet. Comebacker could be 2 to the plate for 1. And that's a double play to end it.
Well, this is definitely a rarity. A one-pitch save. You come into the ballgame, so much pressure, don't know what's going to happen. And fortunately, you make the pitch, you get the out, and everyone has a big sigh of relief.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Well, y'all, that's game. Man, it was a pretty good game. You know, I think it could have been a little better. Think it could be a better matchup between the Rays and the Rangers. But simulation, either way. Sometimes games go one game, they're boring, exciting, either way. But hey, no, if you do have a chance, tune into the actual game tonight. But other than that, y'all, I'm gonna end my stream, and I appreciate y'all for stopping by, supporting me, watching my videos. And if you don't follow me, I appreciate if you would, at YouTube or Twitch. All your support counts, and I appreciate it. And until next time, my fellow gamers, deuces.